When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. The Hawkeyes will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Georgia Tech's offense takes the field. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock and they're hard workers.
Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. All right, guys, let's talk about Georgia Tech. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. The Yellow Jackets want to pick up the tempo.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good 3rd down situations, execute on 3rd down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Back to throw, it's King. Got a man. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. On the direct snap, it's King.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
There he goes. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
And this defense really wanted to come out and set the tone and be physical, but the offense did that. They took control. They owned the line of scrimmage. They create the big explosive run on the first drive to really set the tone in this football game.
And he tacked on the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Iowa's offense will go to work for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Dave.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Scanning the field, it's Baker. Fires to the right. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Got his man in the middle. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Hawkeyes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Now on 1st and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Touchdown, Iowa! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders.
Yeah, and this man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. And they still got time. The season's not over yet, but this offense still in identity mode.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Yellow Jackets have this offense rolling. Finds his big tight end. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Snags it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Going to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Gets it out quickly. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Georgia Tech has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. Going for the marker on the ground. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. This is a great way to control tempo, control the game, feeding the tight end, and they've done it beautifully here in the first half.
You find great matchups, Reese. I mean, you think about it. He's too good to be covered by linebackers. You like your matchup versus a safety, so zone or man, whatever you want to do, I'm going to find the big fella because he's going to be open most of the time.
Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The Yellow Jackets trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They're going to run it. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
He'll bring it out. It's Moulton. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Iowa has the ball back on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And a great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right at the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Got a man. It's Ray. Turning it on. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Let's talk for a minute about Iowa. They got a huge boost to their defensive front in recruiting last week. 5-star backer, verbal commitment, some future help in the form of this guy, David.
Baller. And these are the guys that they play running back and all over the field in high school because they're so big and strong and athletic. And it's a guy that you count on. They can come in right now and play day one with that size-speed combination.
And the Hawkeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
All right, guys, let's talk Iowa. They got a boost from their high school recruiting ranks, setting the table for the future, getting a verbal commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
Yeah, it's huge for this defense, not only because of his physical traits. This guy can run, he can cover, he can blitz the passer, but he's also a tremendous leader. This guy could be the alpha on this defense for years to come.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Hawkeyes!
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
We we got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. So first down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on second down.
Reese, I got him right where I want him, okay? I'm going to throw the football.
Breaks into the open. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The new popular phrase for a favorite team not really coming out of the gates quickly is that they're playing with their food. There are a lot of peas being pushed around the plate right now, guys.
Yeah, Reese, they've been stumbling around. They've been making mistakes and shooting themselves in the foot in this game. But, David, I think you also have to give credit to the underdog in this game because they're just playing with more intensity. They look like they want it more.
Oh, dude, when you come out the gates in the first quarter, it's adrenaline, it's passion. It's being talked about as the underdog. As this game goes on, can they keep that intensity up? Right now, they're doing a heck of a job.
Looking to throw, it's Kane. Oh, they're after him. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack of just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw on third down. Catch in the middle. It's Stockton. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. Just couldn't quite stay in bounds while making that grab. It's incomplete. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Quarterback making checks. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Using his legs to buy some time. Snagged in the middle, it's Ray. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys. Looks like we've got a great game day atmosphere today in Atlanta. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the flats at Bobby Dodd Stadium.
The Yellow Jackets will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Trickery and deception. They snap it to the up man. They tried to catch him napping on that fake, but turns out they were wide awake. Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on first down. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. And the Yellow Jackets racing to the line in the hurry-up. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to throw. It's King. He wants it all. Touchdown! Georgia Tech! Fit it in the window for the score. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Iowa has the ball back on offense. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Quarterback adapting. He'll pull it down across the 45. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. And the Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Makes the grab. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. They get to the line quickly. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. Knocked down immediately, but they couldn't stop him from getting the big gainer to the 30.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. The Hawkeyes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to throw, it's Baker. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. If this defense can come up with a stop here, they will take a giant step toward winning this game. Here comes the heat. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Iowa!
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Quickly complete. Smashes through the tackle. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line in the hurry-up.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Stockton. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football.
All by himself down the middle. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You know, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss and build up some steam, when you've got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Baker. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll get rid of it. Got him downfield. Wide open on the right. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. To the air on first down. Here's the pressure. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. And the Hawkeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. This offense with a fresh set of downs. Down Hawkeyes!
It's so challenging to stop the middle of the field passes deep down. You stretch me in these zones. I got to run with you in man. It's always a good idea to run those deep posts, and you could tell they saw it all the way. Receiver, quarterback on same page, gets the big touchdown.
28.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. Looking for room, it's Alexander. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Yellow Jackets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. That's the end of the period, and Georgia Tech has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Running back searching for a hole. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Complete downfield. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points, and now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. The Yellow Jackets are on the move. Dropping back, it's Kane. Pressure coming. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Third down coming up.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He gets it down to the 40-yard line, but he's going to be a little bit short of the marker. It'll be fourth down.
Offense facing.
No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on fourth down.
I think that might be the very definition of just trying to rub salt in the wound, right? You got the lead, multiple possessions, you're looking really, really good, late in the ball game, and you go for it again. So we're just trying to, listen, it's their job to stop you. I like the offense doing what they do. Forget your defense, get a stop. And you did it.
Going to sling it on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
The Hawkeyes will hustle to the line.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last third down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking to pass. It's Baker. Here's a heat. Another incompletion on third down. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Field goal is good. This is now a 7-point game. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. And they've bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Yellow Jackets line up to punt it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Under fire. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. And the Hawkeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. That's caught. It's Ray. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
Hey, and you got to keep this turbo mode on, right?
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it! A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, Iowa.
Man, great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first down, stop the clock, get some momentum going on offense.
Yeah, and good decision-making by the quarterback, too, right? You don't have to be greedy in this situation. Just take what the defense gives you and get yourself in position to win.
Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. To the air, it's King. Throws for the tight end. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. dances away, trying to escape and get it himself. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. Looking to throw on first down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And he'll have a goal on this drive. The holder will mark his spot at the 34. A 44-yard attempt, almost certainly for the game. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And this to take the lead, and it's getting late. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. They have grabbed the lead in the waning seconds of the game, and they are so close to victory.
Big-time moment. This place going bananas, cheering for their squad, cheering for this guy to miss the kick so he can't take the lead, but he delivers in the clutch, and this place just got really quiet.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Stands in and takes the hit. Makes the catch on the left. That was fun, and it was big time, and it is a confidence builder to come through waning moments and win a game like that.
Confidence